find our treasure chest on the table closest to the door. Anyway, you also find there some materials to sign up to be on our mailing list if you'd like to find out a little bit more about what's going on here at the park. And there are also some promotional materials we would love for you to take and share with whomever you would think would be interested, or to place somewhere where people can see it. You'll also find there on the very edge closest to the door, just in case you're trying to sneak out or run out or something. If you're a first-time visitor and you're trying to make your way to that door, make sure as you go out the door, you really quickly grab one of those mugs on the table there. Or you can actually stick around and we would love to get to know you too. But if you'd like to sneak out this morning, there are some mugs on the table, and you will find in them not only a tasty, tasty drink, but some information about the church. And we would love for you to take that and find out a little bit more about us, just like we would love to find out more about you. So don't really sneak out the back door. I was kidding.
No, it's really attractive device in there. So
we will find you, yes. That was quick, man. Anyway, we are glad you're here this morning. Barbie's going to come up and make a quick announcement about our home project. Yeah, we can do that. There you go.
I don't climb well today. Home, hands-on mission efforts. That's our new name for an old project. For over 20 years, College Park Baptist Church has amassed 100 and more people to go to a little country place and build a new home for a needy family. This year, we're going to a different location, same project, same house, same idea. We're going to build a home. This year it's for an elderly woman whose house has been condemned by the city because they need to move the road or something, and they can't do that because she has no place to go. So College Park is going to step into the rescue and build her a home. If you are big and brawny and you know how to do construction, please come. Sign up outside so we know you're coming. Come on Monday and Tuesday. The house will be completely dried in and drywalled by Tuesday afternoon. It's amazing. If you don't think you're quite so brawny, come anyway. I'm not very brawny and I work the whole week. You can come for a few days or the whole week, but we really want College Park to come. We want to show the love of Jesus. We'll be hot, we'll be sweaty, we'll be crowded. You'll have 4 people working in this little area right here, doing different things, and you'll be blessed. Incredibly, wonderfully blessed. We'll be a blessing for someone else, and we will bless each other. You will feel so good about it. If you have questions, you can ask me, you can ask Jeremy, you can ask Raymond, you can ask Mitch, you can ask just about any College Park member who's here, because we've all nearly gone on this trip at least once. Last year, Beth went, and she took her 5 very young children with her, and still managed to get some work done. It's open to everyone. You can work a lot or a little. It's July 2nd through July 8th. We need your prayers because we want to be God's hands. We need your money because we have to pay for this building. We need you to go. And we need some furniture. Right now we have a couch, a stove, a refrigerator, and 2 tables, end tables. So if you have any extra furniture laying around, we need that too. But pray about what you need to do to be a part of Home Mission Project.
Another word of announcement really quickly. We do have small groups following worship this morning. If you have not found a place to get to know some other people and to learn together, we would love to kind of point you in a couple directions of a group that you might feel very comfortable with. So you can see any one of us for that. Let's stand. We're going to worship.
give us without us deserving it in any way. We thank you for the freedom to come here this morning to worship you in a world where many people are persecuted just for mentioning your name. Father, we pray that we would have that courage to stand up for you and for what we believe in. And we ask that you would make us alive again. Amen. I woke up in darkness, surrounded by silence. Oh, where have I gone? I woke to reality, losing its grip on me. Oh, where have I gone? 'cause I can see the light before I see the sunrise. You called and you shouted, oh, through my deafness, now I'm breathing out, I'm alive again. You shattered my darkness, washed away my blindness, now I'm breathing out, I'm alive again. You waited for me, I searched for you. What took me so long? I was looking outside, as if love would ever want to hide. Finding I was wrong, 'cause I can feel the wave before it hits my skin. Shouted, oh, through my deafness, now I'm breathing out, I'm alive again. Shattered my darkness, washed away my blindness, now I'm breathing out, I'm alive I'll do whatever I have to just to get through, 'cause I love you, yes I love you. Shouted, oh, through my deafness, now I'm breathing out, I'm alive again. Shattered my darkness, washed away my blindness, now I'm breathing out, I'm alive
There's always that awkward pause, isn't there? Band is coming down. If I go to sleep on you this morning, it's not because I'm bored. It's because I have Smeana histamines in my system. I can't stay awake. Yellow jackets are the most cursed little creatures God ever created, aren't they? Yeah, and they really don't like power lawnmowers. I suspect they don't like mowers of any kind, but they really don't like power lawnmowers. But so if I kind of nod off, just excuse me. But this morning, we are going to talk about something that is very exciting, despite what my demeanor may be. Something that's very exciting, and it's something Baptists don't talk a whole lot about. It's the Holy Spirit. It's Pentecost. Now, those of you that have suffered through with me in our foundation class on Wednesday night, it took us, what, 4 or 5 weeks? Where's Christy? About 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, just to get through at an hour and 15 minutes a pop to get through a study on the Holy Spirit. And actually, this summer, during our Wednesday nights, this summer, we're going to be going through a book by Francis Chan entitled Forgotten God, talking about the Holy Spirit and how, as believers, we just don't really tap into the power of the Holy Spirit that's already present in our lives. So I invite you, that's kind of an advertisement. So if you want to schedule, they're out on the information center that talks about the Wednesday nights and how we're starting that up. We don't have it this Wednesday night. We're taking a week off. School's out, so then we'll take a week off and start the 22nd, I think it is. Have a cookout and start talking about that. But this morning I want to read a passage to you. It's a familiar passage. If you've been in church very much. At some point, sometimes somebody read the second chapter of Acts, and I want to read it to you because it's really kind of where we're going to land this morning. It's the Holy Spirit comes at Pentecost. And when the day of Pentecost came, they were all together in one place. Suddenly, a sound like the blowing of a violent wind came from heaven and filled the whole house where they were sitting. They saw what seemed to be tongues of fire that separated and came to rest on each of them. All of them were filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak in other tongues as the Spirit enabled them. Now there were staying in Jerusalem God-fearing Jews from every nation under heaven. And when they heard this sound, a crowd came together in bewilderment, because each one of them heard them speaking in his own language. Utterly amazed, they asked, "Are not these men who are speaking Galileans? Then how is it that each of us hears them in his own native language? Parthians, Medes, and Elamites, residents of Mesopotamia, Judea, Cappadocia, Pontus and Asia, Phrygia, Pamphylia, Egypt, and other parts of Libya near Cyrene, visitors from Rome, both Jews and